Title: The Haunting of Willow Manor. Jack, a 35-year-old loner, returned to Willow Manor after his father, Harold, fell ill. The old mansion, isolated on the outskirts of a small town, had always unsettled Jack with its creaking walls and shadowy corners. Despite his unease, he moved back in to care for his ailing father. Harold, once robust, was now frail, pale, and mostly silent, staring blankly at the ceiling. Doctors couldn't explain his rapid decline, leaving Jack alone to tend to him in the eerie, decaying house. The first few nights were eerily quiet, but on the third night, Jack was jolted awake by slow, deliberate footsteps echoing through the hallways. As they neared his bedroom door, they suddenly stopped. Gathering his courage, Jack opened the door, but the hallway was empty. A cold draft whispered his name, sending chills down his spine. Over the following nights, strange occurrences became frequent. Objects moved on their own, lights flickered, and the house filled with unsettling noises. Harold grew more restless, muttering in his sleep, "She's coming for me." Jack began investigating the history of Willow Manor and uncovered a dark past. His great-grandmother, Eleanor, lived there in the late 1800s. After losing her only child, she became obsessed with communicating with the dead, holding seances in the house. But something malevolent answered her calls. Eleanor was found dead, her face twisted in terror. Rumors spread that her spirit never left, searching for her lost child or a replacement. Jack realized the connection. Eleanor's spirit was tormenting Harold, trying to claim him. That night, the house came alive with activity. Jack heard the dreaded footsteps again, heading straight to Harold's room. He burst into the room and saw a ghostly figure hovering over his father, Eleanor. Pale, with wild hair and hollow eyes, she reached for Harold. Jack shouted and swung a candlestick at her, but it passed through her. With a final, piercing scream, she vanished, leaving the room in silence. The next morning, Jack moved his father to a nursing home, leaving Willow Manor to decay. He knew the house was still alive, its dark history buried in the shadows. Somewhere within, Eleanor's restless spirit continued to search, trapped between the living and the dead. Willow Manor stands empty, a monument to a family's dark past, waiting for someone brave or foolish enough to uncover its secrets.